This is for section 3.6, problem number 1 of your homework on page 224. Okay, so our goal is to solve for x, y, and z using the elimination method. So as I begin, I'm going to go ahead and number my equations, number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm going to look over my variables, and I'm going to be choosing 2 equations that I'll be using the elimination method with to cancel out a variable. So as I'm looking through my variables, I'm looking at the coefficients, and I notice my y's have a nice pattern where it's going to be really easy to cancel these 2 y's out by adding the 2 equations together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull down equation 2 and 3. Okay, equation 2 is negative 3x plus 2y plus z equals 21. Equation 3 is 3x minus 2y plus 3z equals negative 9. Okay, add the 2 together so my x's will cancel. Actually, look at that, my y's cancel. And this will be 4z equals, and then 21 minus 9 is 12. Okay, dividing by 4, z equals 3. Okay, we lucked out this time. This usually doesn't happen. We ended up getting one variable this time because our x's and our y's both canceled. And so what we need to do now is, we haven't used equation 1 yet. I'm going to go ahead and change color so you see what I'm doing. So we need to choose equation 1, and our x and our y canceled, but we were focusing on our y a while ago, so let's go ahead and continue to focus on the y. Once you start with a variable to cancel, you need to stay with it. So we set up here cancel y. We'll be canceling the y's again with equation number 1. So I'm going to choose equation number 3 to use the elimination method with, because we have a positive here and a negative here. If I just multiply equation 1 by positive 2, then my y's will be able to cancel. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that down and move this down. So equation number 1, I said I was going to multiply by 2. Okay, so that will be negative 4x, positive 2y, positive 6z equals 40. I'm going to go ahead and double check that carefully. I'm multiplying equation 1 by 2. So negative 4x, positive 2y, positive 6z equals 40. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull down equation number 3. 3x minus 2y plus 3z equals negative 9. Label that. Okay. So I'm ready to add the 2 together. So this will become negative x. My y's will cancel. 6z plus 3z is 9z. Okay, 40 minus 9 is 31. Okay, so I ended up with a variable up here. That normally would have been my equation number 4. Okay, and this here would be my equation number 5. So what I can do is I can bring 4 and 5 together. I'm going to substitute this value for z in here and go ahead and solve for x. Okay, so I have negative x plus 9 times z, which is 3, equals 31. Negative x plus 27 equals 31. Okay, so subtract 27 on both sides. So negative x equals 4. And then divide by negative 1, x equals negative 4. Okay, so there we have our second variable solved for. Okay, so the first one we had was z equals 3. Okay, second one, x equals -4. Now that you have two variables solved for, you can plug both of those back into one of the original three equations. And I'm looking through trying to see which one I want to plug it into. I think I kind of like number 3. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter which one you choose. So I'm going to go ahead and pull down number 3. We have 3x minus 2y plus 3z equals -9. I'm going to move that there just so that I can see my values for x and z to substitute in. Okay, so plugging these two values, z and x, into equation 3, and that will get me my y. Okay, so 3 times x, which is -4, minus 2y, plus 3 times z, which is 3, equals -9. Okay, so 3 times -4 is -12, minus 2y, plus 9 equals -9. Put that down out of the way. Okay, so -12 plus 9 is -3. Bring down my minus 2y. Okay, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. -2y equals -6. Okay, so adding 3 to both sides, that's -6, and then dividing -2. Okay, so y is equal to 3. Okay, so there's my third variable. Okay, before I finish, I want to go ahead and write this as my three-dimensional point. So x is -4, y is 3, and z is 3. Okay, oops, don't forget my parentheses. All right, so this is the point that the three planes listed above come into contact with each other. All right, for a little bit of extra credit, if you go ahead at the bottom of this problem and you write the word YouTube with a little happy face, that's going to get you 2 points extra credit, showing me that you just watched this video. Okay, thank you.